when he goes in to be the big tank. So very much a team fight focus here from CLG, as they're going to want to try and get the lead and then really just stuff it home.
There on your screen, nothing really too crazy. Maokai still going to be going with Courage of the Colossus post-nerf. We've been seeing a couple of those top laners switch over to the grass else he can find. And it's going to be turret first blood going over to Dignitas just a little bit before 10 minutes.
Good for Team Dignitas for matching it and countering properly.
Yep, Dignitas feeling pretty good. 10 minutes, extra regeneration early on. Keen looking to make the moves onto Huhi. Curtain call opens up. Huhi's getting out, but he's out behind enemy lines. Someday going to be chasing him down. Aframu there with the lantern, and saving Private Huhi is mission success.
Could still see a 5v5. Shockwave burned on blue.
That was an interesting turn of events. The CLG's looking to go right back in. They've got the hook onto Special. First blood for Huhi. Lod's going to be number 2.
That teleport positioning by Someday.
Smithy pulled to safety by Aframu. Someday coming around from behind, though. Can they make the moves here? Stixxay exhausted, trying to get himself away. Chain of Corruption going to be finding its way onto Someday. CLG in full retreat. Someday still looking to chase him down. Tom Kench into the back lines. Special is there, and Stixxay is done.
They don't even have teleports, so they're going for this kill on Darshan.
Darshan alone. Special coming in to make it a 3v1. Someday going to be soaking that turret for a long, long time. Special ends up eating Chaser up, trying to take him away. Darshan exhausted and beaten down. Dignitas.
He really just did not have to die there.
CLG trying to come up here and stop them on Dignitas. See if they can get
here we go.
Here, Special's going to be bursted down. No thick skin even. Burst
on the map, and there's the cavalry.
Here comes the pincer attack. What can they do? Keen looking to get himself out. 2 different TPs going to be channeled. Remember, the Dignitas TP is going to be there slightly beforehand, but it's actually canceled. Keen now alone. No way to get out of that one, and Stixxay is going to grab it from Pearson.
Can they keep Someday down?
And if they're going to do it, this is the way to get it done. Someday forced to flash over the wall. Stixxay going right after him.
Smithy taking this next turret.
Flash forced out from Keen as he tries to escape CLG, but Curtain Call gets opened up, looking for anybody he can find. Third shot hits Stixxay. Fourth one's going to be finding Xfinity. Big one. Lod grabbing the kill onto Stixxay. Chaser almost going to be brought down by Darshan, who's now Deadly Flourish, kept alive by Huhi. Shockwave not finding anyone thanks to Special's flash. CLG, low health bars. Lod looking to make that 4th shot count. Can he do it? Dancing Grenade finds the kill, but he pays for it with his own life. Special now going to be tanking back and forth. Darshan too tanky. Chaser's able to find the damage. Someday looking to get in the mix as Huhi still looking to take Chaser down. He gets him, but Someday cleans it up. 3 for 4.
And this is going to be another one, and they get to hand it to Someday.
Oh, Afro double killed. Someday now 4-1-0.
That is so risky to do.
Base check. Oh no,
he's got him in there too.
That's going to be Bjergsen dead. The taunt lands in. Miasma not this time. Zig able to take him out.
And you can see Bjergsen like, oh man, I thought it was
CLG if they can find it. Now that we're 23 minutes into game 2, remember that Baron could always be an option off the back of a big team fight, so Mountain Drake will helpless. Aframu wants to find it if he can. Flash into the Chain of Corruption. Law's going to be caught out and bursted down. See ya.
It's at 5,000 health. Team Dignitas wants to go.
Dig needs to make their move. It's down to 4K. Going to be dropping down to 3.5. CLG trying to do this as cleanly as they can. Darshan over the wall, looking to shut down Chaser so he can't steal it away. Red team has secured Baron Nashor. CLG is able to grab it. Stixxay's going to be bursted low. Smithy first. Someday's in the pit just cutting these guys to pieces. You got Baron, but what's the cause? Dignitas, 5 for 0.
Woo, and a triple kill coming in.
CLG sloppily go for the Baron. They end up securing it, lose all 5 members and the mid lane inhibitor in what was a game that was seemingly without.
They don't have the Baron minions, so the wave can get cleared.
Curtain call opens up, but Darshan's going to be soaking those first couple of shots. Redemption used to keep CLG healthy.
Yep, Mooney's minions, they're just going to go.
Bottom lane inhibitor turret is done, but it's going to be Someday answering this push in the top part of the map. Keen bound up by the Chains of Corruption. More damage coming in. Collateral damage will find its way back there as well. Keen still alive. Lod going to be forced to retreat yet again. Special going to be jumped on. CLG might be looking to make some kind of a game ender here. Redemption comes in, but it will not be in time. CLG, they find the inhibitor, but they're going to lose their own. No way Dignitas allows them to back in time to stop Someday. 1-for-1 inhibitor trade. Yeah, they got the kill on Special, but Someday is safe.
Yeah, QSS on the Tom Kench to make sure they can't get picked, because that's all they have to worry about. While
just
Someday
buying
works
time.
on these inhibs.
Buying time for Someday.
It's on Team Dignitas to stop them. Will Someday teleport in, and does CLG get aced once again?
This is the call. Baron at 3,000 HP. CLG needs to take it. They need to take it fast and clean. Chaser over the wall, just going to be interrupting backs, firing off the rockets. CLG got the Baron, and this time, Someday keeping himself alive for now. Huhi in hot pursuit. Xmithy looking to go even further. Deadly Flourish coming out. Huhi's going to be in some trouble. Shockwave finds no one. Chain of Corruption on to Keen, who's going to be locked down, but Stixay is now the one who's going to be jumped on. Huhi's dead first. Redemption in the backlines. Chaser's got GA. Darshan wasting so much time from the rest of Dignitas. Chaser getting himself back. Darshan's GA is popped. Gets himself away
Kill
to
Someday, so they go all out for it. Huhi doesn't get the right Shockwave, ends up taking a whole bunch of poke. They do not on. But you can see, not too much. Plus, he's pretty mobile. Can they close him down?
CLG looking up Someday again. Very nice death sentence. Someday surely going to be brought down.
Team Dignitas can use to disengage. They're not going to risk it.
Darshan is a full build Maokai with multiple armor items. Does not concern himself even a little bit with the damage from the turret. Just walks up, tanks it up. CLG finds inhibitor number 1 and inhibitor number 2 right thereafter. And the tables have turned. Dignitas now the ones facing pressure. But the curtain call opens up, trying to find those valuable members. Xmithy avoiding the 4th shot.
This is the risk, though. Someday's alive, teleporting in, trying to get 2 inhibitors back, and Team Dignitas is trying to interrupt the recalls.
Dig has to stop these backs right now. CLG needs to get somebody back into the base to defend this. The Shockwave's not going to be finding anyone. Darshan makes the TP, gets himself out of dodge in time. Chaser's going to be losing that Guardian Angel yet again. Burst from Xmithy is there. Red turret destroyed. You see the message in the middle of your screen. Someday still working on that base.
But they can no longer...
Dignitas sees their green light.
Yeah, this is risky because it is a 5v5 fight against a team who wants it.
And there's minions in the Dignitas base. He's going to be forced back. Redemption coming down. Darshan's the target. Piercing arrow coming out. Someday going to be bursted low. Guardian Angel pop. Dignitas in a real bad spot. Someday now getting himself killed. The lone member dead in this fight. The Nexus turrets, the second one, will likely fall here to these minions. One hit away from that big super minion pulling it down. It falls. Open base. Open Nexus for Dignitas. It's a 5 versus 4.
Meanwhile, minions are actually killing CLG's base as well. The second Nexus turret just fell, so CLG kind of have to push in and win right here. If they get poked too much, they would end up losing.
CLG just needs to find the win, go for the Nexus, force this down. Xpecial is going to be the target. Deadly Flourish coming out. Stixay exhausted. Chaser going to be forced to jump out. Xmithy is dead, so is Xpecial. Lod going to be hit. Piercing arrow. Ladies and gentlemen, CLG, game 1.